Huh. Nice. That way you can still see her every day when she leaves you.
Hey, don't be jealous. If you ever date a girl and she's on TV, you can put her picture up too.
For your information, I did date a girl who was on Maury once. I was not the father.
That's a clip from the new season of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. The show is in its second season on CBS and Paramount Plus, and this season starts with Georgie and Mandy experiencing major career wins. Georgie now co-owns his father-in-law's tire shop, and Mandy is the new meteorologist at the local station. But these successes bring new complications for their relationship and financial situation. CBS News Boston's Joe Weil spoke with Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage stars, Montana Jordan and Jesse Prez, about what fans can expect this season.
How does it feel when a season kicks off? What is it like, the anticipation level for both of you guys as you get this thing rolling again here for season 2?
I was ready to get it started. I mean, I was excited. I was ready. Coming off of season 1, we had big shoes to fill. With Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, both of them were incredible, very successful shows. So we had big shoes to fill, and I think that with these new characters that we're adding on, and everybody's falling in love with these characters, the new ones, and even the previous ones, people are just falling more and more into these characters, because you're getting to see a side of them that you didn't get to see in Young Sheldon, and now that they're starting this journey of running this tire store, you get to see the partnership between both of them and the disagreeing. Now all they do is they've been disagreeing ever since they walked into the tire store.
Yes, yeah, I was going to ask you about the tire store. Let's talk about what the experience has been like. You two working together, taking over, and being the co-owners of the tire shop now.
I mean, it's surreal. The evolution's been pretty wild, with Ruben and Georgie starting as total opposites, consistently clashing and competing with each other. And while you're still going to see that in season 2, but now they're running a business together. And so playing that journey, especially with the chemistry that Montana and I have built offset, I mean, that's been one of the highlights for me. We get along really well. So knowing that we can just riff off of each other and build off of each other. And I think the writers do a really good job with building that chemistry and that energy. So like they'll see what's happening off camera and seeing, Montana and Jesse, look at them vibing and getting together, and they kind of bring that over into script. So you get to see a lot of that. So expect a lot of laughs and a little bit of heart. It's going to be a lot of bumping heads. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Montana, in the first season, it focused a lot on the new marriage and, of course, the young parenthood. And now you have your career, you got Mandy's career that's complicating the relationship. What can we expect this season as it's related to the career side of things, as it's related to the marriage?
Yeah, as you say, they both have a lot going on. Georgie's trying to create this business, and Mandy has now found this new fame of being the weather girl. And Georgie's not too happy about that, because she's getting all this newfound attention from her ex-boyfriend and all these other people online. I think in one episode they were talking about how she kept getting these love notes from inmates in prison and stuff. But no, I mean, when you got young parents and there's so many different opinions around, and you're trying to create your own business and your own having to trying to keep your own life afloat. There's a lot that goes into it. It's very challenging, and it's just something that's very relatable, and it's funny to watch. It's fun to see, and I think that's why everybody enjoys watching it. It's very relatable.
I want to get more into your guys' on-screen, relationship and the fun that you guys have together. I can imagine in your guys' acting career, you've worked with a lot of people. It's not always organic, maybe, when you get a chance to work with somebody, take some time to feel out. I'm curious for both of you guys, and Jesse, I'll start with you. When did you realize, like, okay, me and Montana, we work really well together on the screen?
I would say like since day one. I mean, it's funny, like during the audition process, I came in over at Warner Brothers, and I got to meet the Steves, Steve Holland, Steve Milaro, and Chuck Lorre, and Montana and Will Sasso, and we got to run our lines together, and immediately just bounced off of each other really well, especially with me and Montana. I mean, we just kind of hit it off right away, and I think again, what the writers do really well, specifically Chuck Lorre, is building community. And you'll see that throughout his entire career. I mean, you'll have people guest star on Georgie and Mandy, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I worked with Chuck 10 years ago." And so Chuck Lorre is all about community, and he's all about chemistry, and he's all about building family. And I think he's doing a tremendous job with that. And I think you're going to start to see that a lot with Georgie and Ruben. Even though they're going to clash, you're going to start to see them needing to work together. And that's going to be definitely one of the best parts about the show.
Yeah, and it was the same with the other characters as well. With Mandy, they brought Mandy in, and Mandy was when they first wrote that character, she was only supposed to be in and out, like maybe an episode or two, and then they just seen the chemistry that we had together. And it's the same with all these characters. They see the chemistry that we have in real life and just put it on script and go from there.
Montana, as a young dad yourself, you look at the Venn diagram of Georgie and obviously you in real life. As a young parent, where does it overlap the most?
I mean, becoming a father in real life there's just a feeling you can't explain. You've just got to go through it, and having that real life experience has allowed me to fully understand what Georgie's going through, and understand the emotions and that he's feeling, and it only helps me play that on screen. It helps me play him as authentically as possible. So it's been an incredible journey.
Final thing I had for you guys is, you do film this show in front, or tapes in front of a live studio audience. How much time did it take to get used to that, where you had people in audience live watching what you guys are obviously putting together on screen?
Well, for me, I mean, this is my first multicam, so having 190 people, 200 people just standing there looking at you can be, a little nerve-wracking. But one thing that kind of gets you through it is when all these people are walking through this stage with smiles on their face, and you can just tell the energy and just how excited they are to be there. And it's really incredible, and I love to see it. It's good to know that you're a part of a show or a part of a project that takes these people away from the real world, the craziness in the real world, and just allows them to have complete silence in their brain for the next 30 minutes to an hour, or however long this program is. It's really incredible to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, for me, I come from storefront theater in Chicago. I did a lot of theater back there. So, being in front of a live audience definitely just kind of warms my heart and brings me back home. And what's fun is that, if I mess up, I can do another take, which is really great. But honestly, it's been surreal. I mean, you go into a Chuck Lorre production, and you grew up watching a show like Big Bang, and then they go into 8 seasons with young Sheldon. And then for Chuck Lorre, Steve Malaro, and Steve Holland to come back to their medium in multicam, I think is the best part. I mean, we're back to how it all started. And so what makes it special is this show specifically has a lot of heart, and we're going to continue that tradition with great characters and real stories just told through a whole new lens. And
we look forward to continuing to see season 2 unfold here. Again, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. It airs on Thursdays. Guys, thanks so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Hey, thank
you, Joe.
Appreciate it. Go Celtics.